All right. So I got like a little story time. It's like a story time, but it's also like it's like a it's like a story into I want to do a mind I want to do like a mind teaser, like not a mind, I don't know how to explain it because I'm not really that good with words, but I kind of want to see where people's minds be at when I'm about to explain So basically, before I start, I want to say, if you don't know me, I'm Healthy Lifestyle 444. The healthy lifestyle is self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? You see the skin. I'm healthy. You feel me? I feel good. I don't really want to get too much of ego. In my ego, I don't want to say I look good, but I look good. You feel me? And being healthy is going to allow you to look good, feel good, walk good, talk good. All that. So yeah, and then the 444 stands for, like, that's my favorite number. Like, I had ended up getting into like the whole numerology thing. I didn't like study too deep into it. I kind of had my own meanings behind it. Instead of like what other people's meanings behind the numbers are, I kind of have my own meaning. So whenever I see the numbers, I already have like my own thoughts of like okay, when I see those numbers, I'm like, all right, bet that means something in my life I need to pay attention to. Not more like good or bad, just something I need to pay attention to. You feel me? Anytime I ever see those numbers, and I see 444 a lot, and a lot of times when I was about to get like a job or a shift or awakening was on its way in my life, or like something was about to happen for the better in my life, 444 always popped up. So that's my favorite one. So I just threw that on the end of the name, right? But yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the story. So basically, I know if y'all go watch like my old videos, y'all see that it's a lot of cats that like to surround me. Do I know the reason? Like I said, I don't know it all. So I don't know the reason why cats choose to be around me. Cats choose to, you know what I'm saying? Like, at first they scared, like not really scared, but they're tempted. Like, they'll look at me for a while and then they'll run away. But eventually they always find this way to coming up to me and just warming up to me. Now, I'm gonna give you a story of this cat that I remember. It's not around here anymore. I don't know where he or she went, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. And I want I want y'all in the comments to tell me in the comments what you learned from this story. I'm not going to tell you the reason behind I'm telling you the story. It is a reason why I'm telling you the reason why I'm telling this story, and it's a real story, by the way. I experienced this. It's a real story, but I want y'all in the comments to tell me what you got from this story. So I'm gonna begin. So if I'm all over the place with it, and I don't know if I'm that good at telling stories, but I'm gonna do it. All right. So there was this all black cat, right, that I used to show in my videos back in the day, and it used to be a house cat, right? Remember that. Remember what I just said, a house cat. It was a house cat. It was domesticated. So the cat didn't stay too far away from the cat's owner didn't stay too far away from the house that I was at. And all I know is one day I just seen the cat outside, and I wasn't thinking none of it. I was thinking it was I was thinking more that it was just a stray, right? The more and more I kept seeing it, I kept seeing that it was more and more like in the yard of that same house. So the more and more I started thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, maybe that cat lives there, right? So I see the cat get pushed away and brushed away, like maybe the owners will come out and say, get up out of here, get out of here, trying to get it away from the property. So I'm like, all right, yeah. So that's bringing more intel in. So now that I think about it, I'm like, okay, I be outside. So there go an ant right there. Let me get back in nature. All right, so look, I see the cat a lot. So I remember the cat is just like every time I come outside, it always gets closer and closer, right? It gets closer and closer. Like it'll be one time I go outside, and this always occurs at night though. Like usually I see cats during the day, but they mind their business. But it's at nighttime when when I don't know, it's like a shift in them, or I don't know if they be feeling vulnerable. I don't know the feeling. I don't know what type of mode them cats be in at night, but it's just like, I guess they feel like the darkness is their protector, or like their darkness is like a tree that you can hide behind. You feel me? Something like you can, you know what I'm saying? Like they can use the darkness to their advantage. You can't really see them, especially an all black cat. The only thing you can see is his eyes. That's all you can see. So every single night it gets closer and closer, closer and closer. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this cat. I don't know. You feel me? I can't read minds. So I'm thinking about it, right? I'm gonna say this. One night, the cat was like literally like close to the porch, like trying to get towards the house. But then it would come, and like the first couple nights, I don't remember the dates, but all I know is the first couple nights when I open the door and go outside, it'll run. But every single day it comes closer and closer to the point to where it's actually like facing me down, like face to face, to the point to where like we actually, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not running anymore. So what ends up happening is the cat meowing out of his mind, right? And like what ends up happening is the cat is meowing so much to the point to where it's like, I have cats of my own, so you know, usually when they meow, like it's a couple different meanings. What's that? Oh, that was a squirrel. It's a couple different meanings why a lot of times they meow, but like I said, I can't read minds. Usually they feed them, like my people, they'll feed them, and then the meowing stops. So that's that. I guess that'd be one of the reasons. So I thought in my head, I said, I'm gonna feed it one time. I fed the cat one time, and after that day, it didn't stop coming back. Now, keep that in mind. Like I just fed it. No. I fed it one time, and then I fed it again. But then I thought about it. I said, I know how this works. Like you feed it one time, it's gonna keep coming back, regardless if it's an animal or even a human. It don't matter. They're gonna keep coming back. But see, the thing is, in my mind, I'm like, I was already thinking about it. I'm like, all right, you got kicked out. And this was as I was going on my journey of like my awakening, and like when I was learning more about spirituality, learning more about nature, right? I was thinking about it. I was like, hold on, because I see that this cat is very reliant on his food. It's coming around, but I'm thinking about it like I'm like, all right, so this cat, usually the other stray cats, they already good. Like they ain't coming up to me. They don't feel like they need me for any food. They don't need me for anything. They're just, the way the cat is coming to me. And I'm thinking in my mind like, okay, that's how that cat was raised inside. It don't really know anything else but how it was being raised, domesticated inside the house. Like everything was a handout. Like, here you go. All right, I'm gonna pour you this food. All right, bet. There's a bed laid for you. All right, bet. You got this, right? So like, that cat was basically forced to live a natural lifestyle, you know? So the more and more I kept going along and coming outside with this cat just kept showing me a lot of things. Like, when I stopped feeding the cat, I stopped seeing it as much. But I didn't stop seeing it completely. I still seen the cat at nighttime, but I still seen the cat at nighttime, but never really during the day. So I'm thinking maybe this cat is hunting during the day or sleeping during the day and hunting during the nighttime, but at nighttime it still comes around. It comes around and meows sometimes, but more of the time it just rubs up on me. Like it just rubs up on me. It's not running. Anybody else, like I see somebody else come towards the cat, it feels safe around me. So it doesn't really run away. It's kind of hesitant, but it'll rub up to that person. But I noticed that like even when the cat is outside alone, without me around, the cat runs. So this is what I started to pick up on this cat. And it taught me a lot about life too. Like as I was learning about farming and learning about the natural way of living and going back to like traditional ways of living and the way our ancestors lived, I seen the cat do a lot of things, I'm gonna tell you. So one of the things I seen when the cat used to, do the number 2, or like used to, poop, right? I would see it dig a hole, poop inside that hole, cover it back up. That was it. No need for no flushing, no need for, I don't know if it wiped his butt or not, I don't know. But all I know is it just did that in the ground. That's that, left it there. Now you would think about it and it's like, all right, boom. But like I said, this is like months and months past its domestication. Like, it been in the house, it was begging me for food. So like, this cat was really out here on his own, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing, right? So I'm like, all right. That's something I picked up on. I'm like, I don't know why I was doing that, but I was paying attention though. Another thing I was seeing it do that I never seen a cat do, it's like certain type of plants out here on the ground, not just grass. It's usually the same exact plant that grows in my backyard for some reason, maybe in others, not even just in my backyard. Like, obviously your backyard is your backyard, but it's still nature at the same time. So it's like, it's obviously in other people's backyards or other places in nature too. But like, I seen it biting on a certain plant, and like, I would notice that, it would eat on it. And I'm like, I didn't even know that cats was like, because you would think that, cats only ate fish and certain stuff like that. And like, depending on the certain environment that it's in, it's going to adapt regardless. Like, you're going to adapt regardless. So like, this cat was eating plants, and I was like, I was learning. Like, I was picking up on, like, I didn't look at the cat and just start judging it and start like, what is wrong with this cat? You should be doing this. No, I was backing up, and I was allowing the cat to do what it do. The cat was still alive. The cat didn't feel unhealthy or none of that. Like, it didn't feel like it wasn't healthy or anything. Also, the cat is laying around and is basically grounded. So like, obviously they don't wear shoes, they don't wear any socks. So it's laying in the grass, it's rolling in the grass, it's rolling in the dirt, regardless if it get dirty or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just connecting with nature. What's some more things I picked up on? Oh yeah, the fun it has. Like, the cats it'll be down, and then it'll go like chase like birds and stuff. Like, this is like, and a lot of this stuff, like, probably pre-K, like people in pre-K, like kids in pre-K would know this, but like, that's something you was taught. That's not, a lot of times those were things that you were taught. You don't get a chance to really see those things. Like, I was actually visually seeing those things, you feel me? It's a difference when somebody's teaching it to you, and it's a difference when you get to see it with your own 2 eyes. So it's like, and like I said, y'all can perceive this story the way you want to perceive it. That's why I said leave your thoughts in the comment section of this story. But like, basically, as I kept progressing with the cat, I just kept picking up on more and more things. And like, what else did I see with that cat? Oh yeah, so the cat basically, it came around a lot, but then I kept seeing it leave. Like, I see it leave with other cats around like the area. So it was like, it started to connect with the other cats in the environment. And like, you would mess around and see like certain meetings. Like, I don't know what be going on. Like, I mess around and look, I hop outside in the darkness and see other people walking to their cars. They finna go to work, they taking out the trash. They ain't really paying attention to the environment around them, but I am. I have my eyes wide open. I mess around and look in the bushes over there, and I end up seeing like 5-6 cats in a group, like dang, they in a complete circle. Once they see me, they take off. But I'm like, I don't know what's going on. You feel me? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't think nothing bad or good of it. I'm just like, all right, hey, that squirrel right there. But I don't think nothing of it, right? So I'm like, hey. But like, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna add another story. I ain't gonna add another story, but I'm gonna say something similar events that happened to the same situation, right? So eventually I ended up seeing that cat. But one thing I did notice, like, when you go outside in nature, it's like, you don't even really need these. I just put these on because I be, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody got their own little ways they do things in life, you know what I'm saying? Different things they got to heal from. Like, I listen to like frequencies and meditation music and different type of instrumentals and instruments and stuff that's beautiful. Like, you don't really need that. Like, it's music everywhere. You You feel me? It's music in nature. You got the wind blowing the trees. You can hear the leaves going from side to side. You can hear the limbs moving. You can hear birds. You can hear cats meowing. Like, all of that's music. Even with me talking right now, these different, like the frequency from the words that I'm saying is music. You don't always have to be like, you don't always have to be dancing. It's just music. It's creative. It's creativity. So back to what I was saying about the cat, right? So like I said, eventually I ended up stopped seeing that cat. I don't know what happened to her. I do know that she was getting big, so it was a female cat. I do know that she was getting big, so she eventually ended up getting pregnant, I think. And I stopped seeing that cat. But there's another thing that I wanted to say. I know this was a short story, but I want you to still tell me in the comments what you was getting from this story, however you perceived it. There's another cat that I seen that came from the same exact house that did the same exact thing. And literally the same exact thing, but that cat is still around. But like, that cat, I still see that cat around, but that cat is a little different. Like, that cat comes to me at times, but like, it still runs from me at the same time. So like I said, I don't know. Like I said, yeah. All right, so I still see that cat at times, but like I said, animals, nature, trees, leaves, plants, insects, everything, they have feelings too. So they remember things. You feel me? So it's like, whatever didn't, because that first cat that came through, that cat didn't feel like it needed to, run away from me or anything. But it's like, technically, most of the time, it doesn't, that's just its nature, because they don't call them scaredy cats for no reason, but like, that cat runs away a lot. So I don't know what that cat has been through in life, but I know that, like I said, animals can pick up on how you coming. They can pick up your vibe. They can pick up your frequency. So they know I'm not on no timing like I'm finna hit them, shoot them, do anything cruel to them. I'm just trying to see what's going on. You feel me? I'm trying to just be in the area. I'm just trying to be present. But like, I learned a lot from that cat that was here, the other cat that's still around, and the other cats that's around. Not even just cats. I learned a lot from animals. And I just want to tell you what I got from this story. Where I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. No. I already said no. I said that I wasn't gonna do that. I'm not gonna tell you me breaking down this story and representation of how I'm gonna leave it mysterious. I'm not gonna tell you how the reason why I came up with this story. No, I said that wrong. Not the reason why I came up with this story. The reason why I told you this story, because this story is true. But when I say came up with, people people gonna be trying to read between the lines and be like, I thought you said this story was real. It is real. It's just, I didn't mean to say that. I'm still working on something too. I talk too fast. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I may end up saying something that I didn't truly mean to say it like that, and it'll mess around and mess you up. So you gotta slow it down. But I didn't come up with this story. This is a true story, and it's still continuing to this day. But yeah, so it was a short little story, but I definitely want y'all to leave what you got from this story. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you want to compare it to your life, if you want to compare it to anything any events that ever happened in your life, whatever you thought about the story, tell me down in the comments I don't care if I want you to tell me a brief, like, just, you know what I'm saying? If even it's a paragraph, a sentence, it don't matter. I would rather like a paragraph though. Put it down there. I'm gonna be reading it. I'm gonna be liking it. I'm gonna try to comment and react to as many as I can, but like, I want to see where y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all had either similar stories, or if you could compare this to, anything that's going on, a current event or something in your life, just, hey, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, that's that. That's gonna be the video. You feel me? Yeah, so if you enjoyed this story, like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, share this video. Hit the post notification bell also. And stay tuned for more. Without further ado, it's your boy Healthy Lifestyle 444. I'm signing out. Peace. Rest in peace, Dr. Sebi. And rest in peace, Dr. Layla Africa.